Recording in progress.
Okay, Andy. Good morning, everyone. Online students, can you hear my voice? Say yes or no to me once. Right. So anyway, after few informations what I given yesterday, conclusional informations, we had one assignment program. Through that, let me educate the remaining parts. One. Okay, right. I'll try it. Exception handling. Yesterday, exception rethrowing, and I'm trying to perform these actions today. I want to take one interface. Interface is tightly coupled with balance. I want to take one balance there. And I want to take one withdraw. Yesterday, exception. This one. Yesterday, I started this program already. So one main class I taken, demo exception 5. You know how to construct exceptions already. Enter the amount, checking the amount. And here, when the exception is not available, we have to go with the subclass. Here, like this. Now I am taking one class as a balance. I am taking one class as a balance. I will take balance. I will take it. In this balance class, I am taking one variable, public float. Some balance is equal to 2000. I am taking. So public return type is float. Get balance. If I want to see the balance, I'll use get balance, RETURN, return balance. So one class I taken balance class, holding one variable as balance, one method to display that balance. Whatever the balance is there, I can display it. Now, I am taking one interface, I will take it. One interface. Interface name, I am taking it as transaction, I am taking. This transaction is functional interface at the rate of functional interface. So definitely here, see there. here public abstract. I took void processor. What I took? Void process. Void process int amount. One abstract method. If you write single abstract method, it will accept. If you write second abstract method, error will come because I declared annotation no here. Right. If I write annotation, check this interface is functional interface or not. That's the meaning of it. Check this interface is functional interface or not. Okay. So inside this interface, I am taking balance. B is equal to new balance. I am creating object. This is automatically public, automatically static, automatically final because this is variable. This B is one variable actually. This is one variable declared by the type of balance. Balance is a class, no? So this is non-primitive data type of variable. This variable is non-primitive data type of variable. So according to the diagram, this balance class is linked to transaction. This balance class is linked to transaction. Now this transaction is implemented to withdraw. This transaction is implemented to withdraw. Right click on P1 and class. Withdraw. Withdraw. This is one class. This class implements from transaction. Implements from transaction. Whenever it is implemented from transaction, you must write the body. Public void process of int amount. This method is overriding method. That method is override method of your transaction. Like this. Now, this withdraw class, you have to convert into exception handle. What are the rules now? The class must be extended from exception. Yes or no? Na? So here, extends from exception. Extends. This is multiple inheritance model, no? Yes or no? Some members are coming from here, some members are coming from here. The class is taking the members from more than one at a time. It is multiple inheritance model. So second point, here one constructor you have to take it. Withdraw string message. Common rules you have to follow. Here super of message. Now declare all the statements in the try. And catch. Like this. Now, here what is the condition now here? Sir, insufficient fund. Already amount is coming here now. Amount. This amount which is available in the process method must access this balance. It must access this balance. This process method must access this balance. It can access, it cannot access. It can access because the object is here. Through implements, the object will come here. So using this P dot balance I can access. Here condition. If that amount greater than B dot balance. Sir, this is exception condition. This is exception condition. All have understood exception condition? Says or no to me? Right. That amount, if it is greater than balance, you must not withdraw no greater than balance. This statement I recorded in the form of interface and some other extension I done for knowledge purpose. If exception has been raised, what is the rule now? Create object for the class. So create object for the class. Withdraw. WD is equal to new withdraw. Create object. While object creation, pass the message. What is the message now? Insufficient fund. Insufficient fund, you can say. Use one throw keyword. Throw WD. Then the exception will come to here. So withdraw WD. This is normal process, no? Right. Convert this exception as a checked exception. Nothing but rethrow concept. What is a rethrow now? Add throws keyword here. Throws followed by what now? Withdraw. Here you must use what keyword now? Throw. Throw WD. Right. Sir, why error, sir? We followed the concept correctly. Why error means this is overriding method. Yes or no? Na? Overriding method of what now? Interface. Overriding method of interface. It is a overriding method of interface here. Override means I added here throws keyword. In interface also, I must add throws. Overriding method, no? Throws. There I added withdraw, no? Add here withdraw. All of you understood this? Right. There if you modify, overriding method also must be modified. What you observe here now? Exception handling can be under interface also. Throws keyword entered here, no? This is called override method. Because I commented here as override. If we change here, interface also must be changed. Now, throw WD. This is suppress. Remove the warning. Suppose exception not available. Then you can print the message. What is the message now? System dot out dot println amount withdrawn. How much amount you withdrawn? Print that amount. Now system dot out dot println. Here you can print it as a balance amount. You can print it. Balance amount you have to print it. I must say B dot get balance. I can print the balance or not now, but balance must be updated because you are performing withdraw now. So B dot balance is equal to B dot balance minus amount. B dot balance equal to B dot balance minus amount. You have to update that. After updating, print the balance. Here, small message. Small system dot out dot println. This is transaction completed. So one message will come. Exception not there means transaction completed. The meaning. Here new thing is in overriding method, if I add throws keyword here, same thing I must add here. That's the information to you because I brought interface. Okay, right. Now go to main class. In main class, import. Import P1. P1 dot withdraw or P1 dot star. All will come no. Right. Anyway. Now enter the amount. Exception not there means you have to call the process method. Whenever you want to call the process method, withdraw OB equal to new withdraw. New withdraw. So this is non-exception object, no? Normal object this is. So using this, we are calling OB dot process. OB dot process of the amount. So whenever I say OB dot process, exception raised here. That rethrowing exception will come there or not now? Yes or no? Na? This diagram that only know yesterday's diagram. Yesterday opened the books, no? Yes or no? Na? No, sir, not open, sir. Today morning only I remembered, sir. There is one class, sir. Directly I came, sir. So actually we feel that. Actually, trainer thinking is whether you are attending 3 batches or 4 batches or whether you are tired or time not there, we never take that parameters. Student is attending one class in Amirpet means he is serious in his career. We feel it. Because of this reason, I'll eat my breakfast for 10 minutes only. Have you observed? 9:05 I'll leave the class. 10 minutes I'll run and come. Because your time also important for me. If I want to relax, I can sit there and speak something and time pass and I can come. But within 15 minutes, max 10 to 15 minutes, I'll do the work. Fast, I'll eat my breakfast, I'll drink a tea and I'll come inside immediately. I'll try to come within 9:20, 9:21 because I'll leave the class by 9:05 almost. That batch is ending. 3 days, the batch is coming out. So what you observed here, time is very precious. We feel it. Minimum, I must execute 1 hour, 25 minutes to 30 minutes. I must run. Maximum, I'll try to run it. We feel it. In that process, we feel that yesterday student opened. He understood rethrowing. He know that exception is coming to the method call. Exception is raising here or not now. It's a demo. So today, exception is coming here. What is the name of the exception now? Withdraw. Withdraw is a user-defined class or built-in class or user-defined class. It is a user-defined checked exception. In rethrowing process, the exception is raised at a method call. The exception reaches to what now? Catch block, no? It reaches to catch block here. So definitely it reaches to catch block. I am maintaining single catch for all, no? I am introducing one syntax for you. It is not mandatory, right? But students should know one syntax available. For that, I am writing this syntax and sending to you. See, all are handling by a single catch block, no? That code decreased or not now? The size decreased. Moreover, finally block I am not writing. So more size decreased or not now? It's called decreased code. So it looks very simple also. That's the point. So this is your program. So in this program specialty is, sir, we are taking one subclass withdraw, but withdraw is an implementation of transaction. Transaction linked to balance. Why I done like this? Educating you. Interface can hold the reference of one class. That is the point I educated here. And the reference of class available to implementation. The object is coming down, implementation. That I educated. Down. Whenever I want to rethrow the process from the overriding method, I'm adding throws keyword, no? So that throws keyword I must add in the method of interface. I'm educating that concept to you. That is a concept I'm educating. Program not important. To educate the 3 points only, I took this assignment. Now run this program, it will run it. So open demo exception 4 and run it. Enter the amount 123. So invalid amount coming from which class now? Demo exception 5. Sir, 123.45. Exception is coming from which class now? Number format exception. We are printing the class name also for idea purpose. Now I'll enter 12,000. I'll enter 12,000 not there. Only 2,000 is there. So insufficient front coming from which class now? Withdraw. So exceptions are coming from three classes. One from main class, one from subclass, one from predefined class. Java.lang.number format exception. If I entered correctly here, I'll enter 1200. Answer will come. Amount withdrawn 1200. Balance amount 800. Because 2000 minus 1200 is 800. Transaction completed. Right. Transaction spelling written. Right. This is the program. I'll keep that program here. Assignment solution. I am taking how many classes I taken here? Sir, under P1, I took balance dot Java I took. Under P1, I took transaction dot Java. Under P1, I took withdraw dot Java. Under P2, I took demo exception 5 dot Java. Right. This diagram I pasted yesterday, I think. I cannot remember. If not, I'll paste today this one again for you. This diagram, I'll paste again. This is a diagram, no? I took extra. So here, if I add here, sir, here I am adding. I'm adding here. Throws, I'm adding here. Throws, withdraw. Throws, withdraw. I must add here also. Throws, withdraw. I'm adding this, I'm adding there or not now. I'll add this diagram to you. That point, remember it. Anyway, intraphase is there means anonymous will be there, no? Anonymous will be there or not now, right? Handling exception in anonymous inner classes. Make a heading. Handling exception in anonymous inner classes. Moreover, that program is multiple inheritance model. I'm taking features from more than one component, one class, one interface. Right. So why student has to see this model? The reason behind that is, see there. Sir, here class name is there withdraw. Then you are writing throws withdraw. In anonymous inner class name will not be there, no? Yes or no? Na? So anonymous inner class model you remembered? Right. What is the syntax now? Sir, transaction OB equal to new transaction followed by anonymous body of withdraw. There withdraw class name not there, no sir. How you will write this throws withdraw? We are going to identify. See there. Right. I'll take separate program. I'll take it. Project. Application exception related to anonymous inner classes. Related to anonymous inner classes. I'll take it. I'll take packages P1 and I'll take packages P2. I'll take it. P1 and P2. Transaction withdraw and balance. Copy and paste. I am reusing them. Here demo exception 5. Copy and paste. I took balance here. I took transaction here. I took withdraw here. Main class. I'll refactor and rename it as 6. I will take. Right. I'll take it as this one. Now look here. Sir, you are creating object. No, sir, here. Whenever you are creating object here, you must create object for whom now? Transaction you have to, sir, not correct only, no? You have to create object for whom now? Transaction you have to create. Sir, create object for transaction here. Transaction OB. Transaction. All of understood this? Transaction. Transaction do not have constructor. Yes or no? Na? Interfaces are having constructors or no constructors? No constructors. You must not write. So below that body should come. What body now? Sir, withdraw body from here to here. I am copying the same thing I am copying, no? Right, okay. Sir, withdraw body should come here. From here to here, body. Cut it. I cutted the body. Body, I took it. And pasting before this semicolon. I am pasting. Before this semicolon, I am pasting. Here, withdraw. Withdraw class as anonymous. Anonymous class. Withdraw class name not there. How can you write this? Understood? First, let me delete that withdraw from here. So withdraw class I am deleting. Not there. Delete it. Delete that. Sir, withdraw class A not there. How can you have a constructor here? Remove it. Sir, withdraw class A not there. How can you create object? Sir, withdraw class not there means I must create object for whom? You must create object for here. This is exception object, no? Yes or no? Na? So you have to create object for withdraw has withdraw extended from exception, implemented from transaction. For anonymous in our class, you took transaction. For exception object, you have to take exception. For exception object, you have to take what now? Exception. Instead of withdraw, we create object for whom now? Exception directly. Because I must give the message for the exception only. I must give the message for whom now? Exception only, I must give the message. This message at last must go to exception only. whenever your exception came in the place of withdraw, here also exception will be there. And here also exception will be there. Exception is available or not now? All parent is coming now. So whenever I write throws exception here in the interface, it is a overriding method now. So withdraw must be replaced with what now? Exception. You must write it. Now come down. I am throwing the exception here. Here withdraw should be replaced with what now? Exception. You have to replace it. All of you understood that? Right. Sir, why still error? When parent is sitting here, you cannot sit with me. I am the super parent. I only will be here. At last, parent class came there or not now? Exception came. He is the parent of all. I only will catch her. You are all my children only, it says. Right. Number format exception, you are my child. Withdraw, you are my child already. So all are under my control only. So we created object for whom now? Exception. We thrown what now? Exception. We are handling what now? Exception. We are dealing about parent class. Let us see it's working or not. I'll take 12.34. See their name is coming or not now? So that child name is coming now. Right. Suppose 12,000 I'll take. Here exception name is coming. Because it is a built-in class, exception name is coming. Suppose I entered 123. Here demo exception name means I created object manually, no here. The point. So finally, what you observed here now, in the process of handling exception in anonymous inner classes, we create object for java.lang.exception class directly and we handle the exception. Because class name is not available. Right. Make a statement. In the process of handling exception in anonymous inner classes. In the process of handling exception in anonymous inner classes, we create object for java.lang.exception class and we handle the exception. In the process of handling exception in anonymous inner classes, we create object for java.lang.exception class and we handle exception. Because implementation class is anonymous, no class name not available, it will comes. So now see here. In this program now, normally amount and this is exception not there. Here withdraw class as anonymous came up to here anonymous only. Inside that anonymous I am writing try catches, no, that is separate class body. Inside that class body I am writing separate class body. Inside that one method, inside a method try catch we are having. So here withdraw name not there. So we created object for exception and we handle the exception directly. It's a point. Right. So example, here P1 balance is there, not changed. Balance.java. Under P1, transaction is there, not changed. But withdraw not available. It became demo exception 6.java. This is one main class. Right. Star mark IMP. When anonymous inner classes comes, lambda expressions will come. Right. Handling exception in LAMBDA lambda expressions. This is Java 8 feature. Java 8 version, you write it. Here method name not available. Lambda means no method name. Right. See that. Now see the program. I am converting this anonymous inner class into lambda. Application exception LAMBDA lambda expression. Right. Demo exception 7. Now, lambda expression you know. Method without method name. See there. This process method without name must be there. Observe it, the modification. Process method without name. I am removing. This process method up to here. Semicolon. Remove this class body. Now, new transaction, you remove it. Lambda means one arrow. One arrow mark. Here method name is not there. You cannot write throws. Now, withdraw class as lambda expression. LAMBDA. Lambda expression. Sir, why error is coming? You add one statement to you. The statement is, sir, same names you cannot use it, no? Yes or no? Na? The parameters which are used in lambda expression, same parameter value you cannot use in the to declare one local variable in the same method scope. So that you change it. I'll take it as 1. I'll take it as 1. I'll take it. And one more error is coming. The error is this B variable belongs to interface. B variable belongs to interface. Lambda expression cannot access this variable directly. Yes or no? Na? For that, knowledge is anonymous inner class chapter knowledge. Rules are there. That knowledge must be there. That anonymous inner class chapter I given to you know. That chapter rules you have to apply. Lambda expression cannot access the variable of interface. If it want to access the variable, it has to access with interface name. It has to access with what now? Interface name. So, transaction dot. Transaction dot. Transaction dot. You have to access. Now the error gone. Now see there. One more is there here. B. Transaction dot. This is right. Same concept. In the process of handling exception in lambda expressions, we create object for java.lang.exception class and we handle exception. Same type of writing. Write it. LAMBDA lambda expressions. We create object for java.lang.exception class. Right. Lambda expression means internally dot class file will not come and high performance will come. That is a major advantage. First, the student should know you can write try-catch blocks in the lambda expression also. You must know that only concept. In the process of handling, we deal about java.lang.exception class directly. That informations you should have. Let me run this. Same answer will come. Because logic that only know. Same only. Only process is class body not available. We declared one method without method name. So dot class file will not come. Execution time is very less. High performance will come out. The point. So today same program 3 times. 1. JDK 1.6 old code. Second one anonymous inner class JDK 1.7 and lambda JDK 1.8. So 3 versions, 3 codes. Right. So this is exception handle normally. Okay, right. So here we stop it in a overall. Okay, right. From now, in all the chapters we write exception handling process from today. And one concept is there. Null pointer exception is there for you. The null pointer exception I will show in the next chapter. Generally, we will show in polymorphism chapter. We show that. From now, in all the chapters, exception handling will be there. Exception handling concept ended. In a overall, see there, summary of your exception handling. Sir, in the process of learning concepts, second concept is exception handle. Sir, in this exception handling process, I know what is exception. I know what is error. The disturbance which is occurred from the application, we call it as exception. The disturbance which is occurred from the environment, we call it as error. So we have to handle the exception, not the error, because error is an environment disturbance. In the process of handling exception, we need some process. We call it as exception handling process. Exception handling process, you can say. Under this exception handling process, we are using blocks. One is try block we are using. One is catch block we are using. One is finally block we are using. And root of this exception is throwable. So throwable is the parent anyway. In the process of handling all the exceptions, exceptions are categorized into checked exceptions versus unchecked exceptions, you can say. The checked exceptions are compile time exceptions. Unchecked exceptions are runtime exceptions. The terms I am writing here now. So compile time exceptions and execution time exceptions. Or you can say runtime exceptions, you can say. You can say. So here I know throw. I know throw, sir. I know throws. I know rethrowing process. We call it as exception rethrowing process. And finally, starting only I know, sir, hierarchy of throwable class. So those are the points. All of you understood this now? Right. This is the exception handling component you covered. From today, in all the chapters, you will get try catches. In all the chapters, you are going to get a try catches. Sir, how many combinations I can write? This is called summary anyway. I'm making the summary available in the starting page. Starting core Java page is there, no? That page. I'll give this document in the last to you anyway. So this is summary of your exception. Now, the following here. The following are the combinations of exception blocks. The most popular combination is try catch. Second popular combination is try catch finally. Rare combination is try and finally. You can write try finally also, it will work. So try with resources separate. It is separate point. So the three popular combinations. Look here. Done? Okay. Now see. If you don't hurt it, I'll make a statement. Up to now, I not understood, sir, what has been happened. Means you successfully wasted 2 months time again. Because this is pure core Java. Backbone. Mandatory knowledge. You cannot escape from that knowledge. Not possible. Problems will come. Problems means next coming journeys, you may understand, you may not understand. By luck, If you entered into a company, one day pressure will be very high. By luck, if you entered. So today my luck is good, sir. I got offer letter, I entered. But concept needed, no? How many days you will survive without subject? Not possible. Maybe 1 year, 2 year, if not 5 years. One day your salary crosses 10 to 14 lakhs, it crosses. On that day, you have to show your productivity. Subject will play a key role. Up to now, what you done? Make it. FAQ. Define encapsulation process. Define encapsulation process. English meaning of encapsulation is binding together. Binding together, we call it as encapsulation actually. The process of binding all the programming components into a single unit. The process of binding all the programming components into a single unit class. The process of binding all the programming components into a single unit class is known as encapsulation. Encapsulation process. The process of binding all the programming components into a single unit class is known as encapsulation process. So this encapsulation process, today it is ended. So binding all components has been ended. See there. Today, successfully we completed encapsulation process. Sir, one class I took on day one, I started the journey. The day one, where you can add variables, I said. Where you can add methods, I said. Where you can add constructors, I said. Where you can add blocks, I said. So inner classes at last. Inner classes came. Inner interfaces came. Inner abstract classes came. Inner abstract classes came. Today, try came, catch came, finally came, and throw and throws keywords came. So these are exception components came. Parallelly, we are using one comparison, that is interface, always. Where you can have variables, where you can have methods, where constructors are not available, where constructors are not available, where blocks are not available, these two are not available. So inner classes came, inner interfaces came, inner abstract classes also came. Inside the interface, you can have try because concrete methods came. You can have try, you can have catch. Today I shown throws also to you. So throw and throws can enter there also because concrete methods came. Whatever we do with class, we can do with interface also. So we can do with abstract class. With abstract class. Total same, no? Right. So variables will be there. You can have methods. You can have constructors. We can have blocks. We can have inner classes. You can have inner interfaces. So inner abstract classes. Here you had try, catch, finally throw and throws. Throw and throws. Encapsulate. English and dictionary meaning is bind together. We took one class component and we bind it. Not only with class component, you can bind with interface, you can bind with abstract class. Some rules are available to you. Write it. Class in Java. Make a statement. Class. Class in Java is a collection of variables, concrete methods, constructors, blocks, inner classes, inner interfaces, inner abstract classes, and exception handling components in bracket try, catch, finally throw and throws. Interface in Java is a collection of variables. 11 o'clock. Ival marinda. Okay. Variables, collection of variables, abstract methods, concrete methods. Interface in Java is a collection of variables, abstract methods, concrete methods, inner classes, inner interfaces, inner abstract classes, and exception handling components. Try, catch, finally throw, throws. Abstract class in Java is a collection of variables, abstract methods, concrete methods, blocks, constructors, inner classes, inner interfaces, inner abstract classes, and exception handling components. Try, catch, finally, throw, throws, followed by the diagram. This is encapsulation, binding together. Java supports encapsulation using class component, interface component, abstract class component. It supports the feature known as encapsulation. That's the meaning. Right. All of you understood encapsulation? Right. Okay. Binding together is encapsulation. Anyway. Right. Look here. If it come to features, this is object oriented feature. Feature means language support. That's called feature. So object oriented programming feature encapsulate. Don't write it. Here encapsulate the process of binding all the programming component, all the programming components into a single unit. No need to write class. There are related class. Single unit. Known as encapsulation process. Here the statement is, in Java, encapsulation process can be performed using class, interface and abstract class. They can hold it together, no? Right. In Java, encapsulation process can be performed using class. You can do with class, interface, and abstract class. You can do. That's a concept. All have understood encapsulation? Right. Okay. Now write. Define abstraction process. You write. Make it. Define abstraction process. Define abstraction process. The process of hiding the background implementation, the process of hiding the background implementation, which is the process of hiding the background implementation which is not needed by the user. The process of hiding the background implementation which is not needed by the user is known as abstraction process. The process of hiding the background implementation which is not needed by the user is known as abstraction process. The best example for abstraction is take one ATM card and go to ATM center and withdraw the amount. You'll get amount. But what happened in the background, you not need it. That all will be hidden from you. How it is linked to database, how it is checked, and so on. So many things which are not needed to you in real time, they'll hide it. Understood? So hiding what is not needed for the user, the concept is known as abstraction. The concept we call it as abstraction. In Java, abstraction process can be performed using interfaces and abstract classes. These two are used to perform abstraction process. Make a statement. In Java, abstraction process can be performed using interfaces and abstract classes. These two are abstraction process components only, because the other given method without body they given. In Java, abstraction process can be performed using interfaces and abstract classes. Wherever the interface is there, not now, in the coming units, that is abstraction process units only there. Now look here, I'll scroll up. The same text you have tried there. In the summary here you tried. Sir, abstraction means we covered one interface and abstract class. That is abstraction process. We use interfaces abstract classes to perform abstraction process. Right. Already you done the inheritance, no? Right. The process of taking the features from one class into another class. The process of taking the features from one class into another class is known as inheritance process. How many ways you can do? Types of inheritances can do. One, single inheritance you can do. Multiple inheritance you can do. Multi-level inheritance you can do. Hierarchical inheritance you can do. Hybrid inheritance you can do. Now, according to real-time application development, inheritances will be two types only. Taking features from one class at a time or more than one class at a time, means single and multiple only will be there. According to real-time application development, the inheritances are categorized into two types. So single inheritance and multiple inheritance, you can say, taking features from one class or more than one class. Multiple inheritance. Here, multiple inheritance, this is using interfaces only. You have to do using interfaces or not now? You cannot do with classes. Right. All of understood that inheritance summary? Right, okay. This is inheritance summary. This is encapsulation. Abstraction will show. Multi-threading chapter comes under abstraction. So abstraction means hide the background. Implementation is known as abstraction. So up to now you trained only interface, abstract class, component training completed. That abstraction we are going to show to you. Okay, right. If not, you are attending advanced Java, first program that only. Connecting databases. The connection is hidden from you. You don't know. Here also you don't know, no? This is connect, no? Yes or no? Na? Database is in C drive or D drive. Machine. On that machine, OS is there. On that OS, command prompt is there. Whenever you say system and manager database connected, how it is connected? I don't know, sir. Hiding from you. Hiding or not now? This is command prompt. Running on OS. Below that OS, machine is there. In that machine, C drive, D drive, where database is there. Connected, no? Sir, how sir means? Not needed for you. What you want? Create a table, insert data. Whatever you want, do it. User needs that only, no. Remaining all not needed. Hiding what is not needed is known as abstraction. Sir, I want to do this kind of action in my application interface. Understood this point? In the database, they'll use interface. JDBC, automatic database is connected. So they'll hide the background implementation which is not needed for you is known as abstraction. Right. These two conclusion last. In between, what is there now? Now we are entering into polymorphism. We are entering to say that unit name only written. So what is the next unit now? Polymorphism in Java. Make a heading. Small chapter. Polymorphism in Java. Polymorphism in Java. The process in which programming components having more than one form. The process in which programming components having more than one form is known as polymorphism. The process in which programming components having more than one form is known as polymorphism. Here, poly means many. Morphism means forms. Many forms. The process in which programming components having more than one form is known as polymorphism. Poly means many, morphism means forms. These many forms indirectly. Polymorphism is categorized into two types. Polymorphism is categorized into two types. One, dynamic polymorphism. Static polymorphism. Dynamic polymorphism and static polymorphism. Poly means many. You have to apply that. The polymorphism means the many forms. The polymorphism at execution stage. The polymorphism at execution stage is known as dynamic polymorphism, or you can say runtime polymorphism. You can say. Polymorphism at execution stage is known as dynamic polymorphism, or you can say runtime polymorphism. Example for dynamic polymorphism is method overriding process. overriding process. The polymorphism at compilation stage. The polymorphism at compilation stage is known as static polymorphism or compile time polymorphism, you can say. The polymorphism at compilation stage is known as static polymorphism, or you can say compile time polymorphism, you can say. Example, method overloading process. Method overloading process. It's method overriding is dynamic. Method overloading is static. Tomorrow I'll explain how the two comes under dynamic and static. Very short unit this one. Almost tomorrow 99% will be completed. Very short unit. After polymorphism completed, then we go for string chapter. We are entering. So from string chapter onwards, string, wrapper class, array, collection. So course is coming nearer. Up to now, what has been completed important. That only major. It takes more time. So up to now, what has been completed is very, 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 very important. Great. Take a break. I'll update the notes, read it and come.
LDU Serene. MySL.